And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is Thursday. Looking forward to the weekend, and it's been a day. Work was going well, and I don't have a headache anymore, which is a good thing. I was dealing with a headache yesterday, and that wasn't great. So glad to be back, headache free, and let's go ahead and jump into Minecraft, because that's where the fun is anyway, right? Okay, so it's also there. Switched my game over. So here's the thing. For those of you who were here last week or on Tuesday, which seems like last week, it's been one of those days. I don't know. It's been one of those days for you where it just seems like the week has gone on forever. Sure. So I was working on this bridge, right? And it's a nice enough bridge. I think it needs a little bit more. I think it'll be better to replace those torches with lanterns and stuff. But the reason this bridge exists is I'm going to be setting up an iron farm over here. Okay, somewhere around, well, mostly this area that I have cleaned out, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to be setting up an iron farm over here, and I need to get started on the foundations, figure out where it's going to be, get it laid out, right? All that fun stuff. So that is going to be the plan today. I have no assumption or expectation that I'm going to be able to come anywhere close to actually, finishing the iron farm today, because that would be madness. But it would be awesome if I got close, right? Okay, so I think what I want to do. All right, let's go ahead and drop off that and that. I need to start thinking about a storage system. But okay, the other thing I need to think about here is some cobbled deep slate. I've got a bunch of cobbled. Maybe what I'll do is I'll throw in some tiled as well. Just sort of mix and match. Let's see. We'll throw some regular brick in there too. Is that all I have? That might be all the deep slate I have. Okay, that's fine. I can go dig for more eventually. All right, so I'm going to need some other stuff. So what I'm going to need is not the hoe. I think what I need is another shovel to bring with me. Also, I don't have a composter system. Now I could build a composter easily enough. I just want one that sucks out all of the bone meal for me, so I don't have to. Right. All right. So here's the plan. So the bridge is going to come across this way, and I'm going to kind of run path kind of over here. Okay, so now with that in mind, and there's nothing that says you can't take a sharp turn there. Hey, Minted, welcome. Glad you're back. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, so got a couple of things I need to worry about. One, there's sort of an edge of a hill here. Now I can deal with that. Okay, but so I think what I want to do, I kind of have to work off all of this stuff. All right. So yes, how you been doing, man? Hopefully you've been doing all right. All right, so I need to come in right around here, I think. We'll start with that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 7, which means I may have to go that way. And I'm going to have to go this way some too. All right. So we'll just drop this over here. Right, this path is just a suggestion. I can adjust that all over the place. So All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works. Okay, hang on a sec. I gotta double check. So I'm building this iron farm, which is awesome, but I need to make sure I've got all of the spacing here correct. 7 and 8. So, okay, and it's 3 wide for the beds, which means this is actually going to have to be 9. Okay. Now, I was just sort of using this stone as a rough base, sort of a good base place to start. I'm not sure that's where that's going to be, but all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So where's my dirt? 8, 9. Okay, so if I come out like this, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm going if I use this stone here as the center of things. Right? That seems marginally reasonable, right? I think so. Now, coming off the back, again, it's something like 7 or 8 blocks in a cube around the villagers that are going to be scared to death. So, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's going to go there. All right, this area is going to be beds. And so the idea is I'm going to put slabs all the way around here. Okay, all the way around where the beds are. And that's because the bottom slabs aren't spawnable. It should keep iron golems from showing up there. I was testing this in creative the other day, so it should be okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this area right here, this is where the zombie is going to live. Okay, so zombie's going to live there. Now, I thought what I would do here would be 1, 2, 3, 4. The next round of beds is going to go here. Okay, which means I have to go a lot further that way than I was expecting. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, looks like I have plenty of axes, which is good because I'm going to have to cut down a few trees. I suppose next time I come back here, because obviously I'm going to head back to my little house there for some sleepy time once night falls. Bring back at least the first row of beds, and then I'll just be able to sleep here, to keep this going a little faster. Now, this little Dealy Bob is going to be fairly huge, which is a little bigger than I was hoping for. It's the drawback of deciding to put it on the ground rather than have it floating in the air. So if you put it in the air about 8 blocks above the ground, then the iron golems won't spawn on the ground. They can only spawn above you or above the villagers, which is fine. And that's awesome. You'll see a lot of farms like that where the golems spawn above the villagers in, little watery death traps or something. But I thought what I wanted to do would be to keep the area open above the villagers and then have the golems spawn underground, right? Because they'll spawn up to like 6 blocks beneath the villagers, right? So if I have them spawn there, then I can have them flow down into some death area underneath there, and I can put all of my storage and stuff under there rather than have to bring hoppers down from the top and all that stuff. So it's going to make some form of sense at some point. Okay, so coming from this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I was a little bit stupid. It happens. For those of you who have intermittent stupidity, I'm right there with you. Okay. So, seriously, intermittent stupidity happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. Some people have it more often. It happens. It's okay. We can get through this together. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's going to be the background of it, or the outline. There we go. I have once learned how to speak the English language, and sometimes I still can. Sometimes. All right, so we'll just take down a few trees here. Now the easy thing, or the nice thing about building this iron farm on the ground is it's going to be all sorts of easy to get the villagers into it. So that's going to be the nice thing. I built the last one last season up in the air, and man, getting those villagers up there was a pain because I didn't have rail, because iron, right? That's the whole point of building the iron farm, is I didn't have iron. So yeah, so this is going to work out okay. Got some stuff to clean out here. All right, so yeah, so this is the plan, right? Again, zombie's going to go there, cover him up. And yeah, should make sense. So the only thing I'm going to have issues is I don't have silk touch. That's going to be a problem. So I need ice, right? Now there's an entire hill of ice right behind me, but I can't mine it, right? So yeah, I mean, I can't. Though some of it's blue ice, so maybe I might be able to dig that out. I can't remember. I know regular ice you have to silk touch, but I can't remember if you have to silk touch packed ice and blue ice. Tell you what, go do an experiment after I finish cutting down this tree, and maybe after I go to sleep. For those of you in the know, let me know. Okay. All right, let's hop down for a minute. Okay. It's a little more down hopping than I wanted to do, but, you know, I'm sure my knees will recover. I'm not that old, right? You know, good diet, you just heal up. It's like magic. Okay. Man, whip through those berries. Berries like mad, man. Okay, so I've got some of this, and I need some... I've got some planks. Cool. Okay, grab some beds. One of these days, again, I'll have a storage system, and it's going to be lovely. All right, so beds. Grab some more berries before I go. All right, come on. That's right. I can get you. I can get you. Oh, man. So, let's see. What else is going on in my life? My nose itches. It feels like I've got a cat hair or something in it. That's always fun. I love cats. I do not love cat hair. Just not high on my list of things to have in my nose. You know, some of you, maybe that's your jam, but man, that is not me. And other than the fact I think hairless cats look stupid and not especially cuddly, they would be perfect. But that's me. I know some people just love their hairless cats. I had a coworker a few years ago that she had a hairless cat and loved it. Said it was the friendliest cat ever. So, you know. But part of what I like about cats is petting their soft fuzziness and an Egyptian Sphinx cat, or whatever they are, would seem to not have the fuzziness. Obviously, since they have no fur. Because I are smart. That's right. A hairless cat is not furry. See, it's these deep insights that bring people back to Music Free Gaming over and over again, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Yep, so there goes that axe. Okay. Cool, so I need to come out to here. All right, so that's not too bad. I'll almost certainly need to clean out some of those leaves, though leaves are not spawnable either, as I recall. Right, the iron golems will not spawn on them, so that's a win. All right. Let's get these beds in. Now, I think they need to go this way. I'm not entirely sure how much it matters, but it kind of does. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's grab some of the regular cobbles. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to sort of mix and match some of that. The cobble deep slate, the tile deep slate, some of the brick. I think I used up all the brick. Well, maybe I won't use as much of that. Okay, and they have to be on the bottom, otherwise bad things happen. See? See? Something in my nose. It's not ideal. All right, so just kind of bring this in some sort of semi-random way. Okay. And apparently that means placing blocks like totally the wrong spot. But I guess that's about as random as you can get, right? Okay, so now, so here's the deal. All right, so there's going to be a zombie here. They have some glass and some other stuff around it. So that the actually it's going to be some stone fence or stone wall. I don't have that on me. Because the zombie has to stand on that and in the water there and sort of bounce up over the walls here so that the villagers can see them. Now, I was toying with the idea. I actually have space going this way. And I have some space going this way. I was toying with the idea of actually setting up 4 villager areas. But I'm not entirely sure that's how I want to approach this, you know? Plus, the villagers are close enough together that might actually cause problems. So yeah, I'm going to skip that. I just realized I need to get over here and be in the right thing. Okay, so I can see what's going on. Great. All right. Okay, so that's where that's going to go. Do I have... yes, perfect. So take these out. And what I'll do is 2, 3, and 4. Okay, cool. Again, that's where the zombie's going to stand. Okay, now I don't have name tags, so I'm going to have to chuck something at him and get him to take it. But I think that'll be fine. Okay, now here's the interesting thing, right? So 8 blocks this way, right? That's this mess over here. So I'm just dig out all of this dirt. So this is the reason why you tend to put the spawning platform for your iron golems above. It's because you've got a lot more control over where the iron golem spawns. And it's a much smaller space than you have to worry about, you know, flooding and getting all of that, the zombie to, or the iron golem, excuse me, to wash where you need him to go. But I didn't really want him to be above, right? So I was kind of thinking what I might do here is build this up over the top so that I've got sort of a larger building, right? Coming from here all the way over to, I don't know, whatever 8 blocks is past this thing. Back over here, right? And then, you know, building up a nice building up and around that. Well, what I could do is if the second floor is high enough that the iron golems won't spawn up there, I could use the second floor for villager trading hall, perhaps? Right? I mean, it's a little bit larger than I was thinking, but, you know, that would work. The other option would be to not do that, right? And just build this structure up this way. Okay, where's the edge here? It's all the way over here. Where is that? 13. Okay. Just run this straight across so I can see where everything is. All right. Yeah, so the fun part of this, for, you know, various definitions of fun, is going to be trying to get all of the water flowing in places where I want it to be, to keep the iron golems, yeah, keep them down, man. Yeah, so I've have some vague ideas. And basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dig out under this area about, well, 3 or 4 blocks, at least 3, so the iron golems have room to spawn. Probably 4. And then what I want to do is I want to wash them over to wherever I have the kill chamber. And, you know, flush them out and collect all of the iron down on this side over here. At least that's the plan. It's not the most efficient plan in the world. Okay? As much as I'd like to think it is, it's absolutely not. So, we'll see how it goes. We shall absolutely see. Okay. The other thing I'm going to have to hunt up is some sand for some glass, because I need to get some glass. Though I don't necessarily need glass, because I have lots of leaves. In fact, I think what I'll do here for the moment is going to take this down. Just because I think this tree is going to ultimately be in the way. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's see now. Yeah, so I have to dig all of this out, put in the, slab it over all the way. Now, I could start halfway, but I'd really like to dig out all of that stuff. You know what? I'm probably should grab a crafting table, which, hey, I've got, conveniently enough. Alright, it's just so I can craft up a few more shovels and things, because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. I'm going to need a lot of them. Okay, I should also craft up some chests. Okay. Because what I'm going to need is lots of place to put stuff, really. start a little chess monster over here. All right. All right, just so I can throw some stuff in there. Don't need that. I don't need the dirt. Right, you know, some of the stuff that's totally unnecessary. Oh, I have some stone brick slabs. This is going to go great right there. Okay, perfect. Once again, that's going to be the zombies' place. All right. So, time to get rid of all the dirt. Because dirt is dirty and is in the way and they don't have a good broom. Okay, yeah, sure. If I had the materials, I could just dynamite the heck out of this place. But I do not, so I will not. Yeah. And as I said, this is not going to be the most efficient of iron farms on multiple levels. But I can do some good stuff. Now, I don't have to hollow out the whole place underneath all of the villagers. As long as there aren't any caves or anything under here. Oh, I need to go craft up some more beds. As long as there aren't any caves under here or any gaps, I can sort of figure out where the golems are going to spawn or force them to spawn where I want them to be, right? Okay, let's go craft up 3 more beds so I can get those in place. Right, because once I do that, then everything should be great. Now, I did learn something, which is kind of scary. I do, in fact, learn things. Despite how old I am, I do learn things. And one of the things I learned is I don't quite want to put all of these beds down yet. Oh, am I short one? I am short a wool. Well, that's just inconsiderate. Those sheep obviously were not paying attention to how much wool I needed. Let's go around this way. And they were holding out on me. So I'm going to go threaten them with some shears and hopefully scare the wool off of them. And I think this is going to be okay, right? That's right. We're just going to slide right through here. See? All right. Okay, no, technically, I didn't scare them. I just gave them haircuts. But haircuts are scary. Or if they can be. I don't know. Were any of you afraid of haircuts or have kids that were afraid of haircuts? I did. My son was not thrilled with them. Of course, I wasn't particularly thrilled with them myself. But not because of the haircut. I didn't like the way the clippers felt when they trimmed around my ears. And I had one barber who threatened to make me look like Mr. T if I moved at all. And, you know, that was not great for someone who was like 6. So, you know, it didn't go well. All right, so let's meander over here. Oh, crafting table. Crafting table, some wood. All right. Okay, so one of the things I learned is I don't really want to slap these beds down here right now. And part of the reason for that is that when I was playing around in creative, I had a small issue. Was like I spawned some villagers in on these beds, and then they tried to claim beds that were over here. So not ideal. So I want to make sure that those villagers don't do that. The ones that I bring over here, no, not that one. They claim the beds that they're standing on and not the other beds. Apparently I brought shears with me. That's okay. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, cool. So that's going to be the bed area. All right, so yeah, so if I dig this out properly. Now the other thing I need to sort out, which I've got the wiki up on my happy little computer here, is I want to try to figure out how far away the golem needs to... Oops, stop that. How far away the golem needs to be, because I think the villagers can sort of see it through the ground. I want to say that when it spawns, the villagers can still see it, even if they can't see it. And that could slow things down a little bit, so... Not that I'm super worried about it, but, you know, it's something to be aware of anyway. Okay, so I've got some stuff I need to deal with, like this tree, for example. Okay, now, I'm glad I like spruce wood, because I'm getting a lot of it. Alright, so let's see, where is this going? Alright, so this is going to come this way. Great. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a lot of digging out over there. Now, obviously there's going to be a lot of empty space in this building, because I need to not have places for the iron golems to spawn. And I need some space around it. Now, what I could do, which would be actually perfectly valid and would be an interesting approach, would be to build a house around the villagers that maybe ends, you know, roughly here, and just use all of this deep slate as road around the outside. That might make sense. And as long as I don't put anything spawnable within that area, it would be just fine. The iron farm would continue to work the way I want it to. So yeah, not the... Oops, darn it. Not ideal, but actually not too bad. Now, stripping that log was 100% not ideal, and I'm just going to plank that to clean up the inventory space. But that's definitely an idea. I kind of like that idea. All right, so let's go and get all of this stuff out of the way. So much stuff. It's all right. This is what I said I could have built, an aerial iron farm. Okay, now, Aerial Iron Farm sounds like the name of a band, right? Now opening for Wild Stallions, Aerial Iron Farm. Yeah, you kind of get the feeling like they'd be a metal band, right? You know, I don't think Aerial Iron Farm would be out there playing like soft rock or something. I mean, I suppose they could. Maybe what they're into is metal covers of classical works, right? I mean, who doesn't want a rock cover of the Moonlight Sonata, right? That's a piece of music that just cries out to be played on electric guitar, doesn't it? You know? Heavy drum track? No? Maybe? Okay. Probably not. But it might be the Mermaid's brother that what now?
The one that nobody talks about.
Oh, the one that nobody talks about. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so just make a little progress here. Yeah, So now I've got some blocks in there I'm gonna have to take out because I've got to get right these ones that are marking where the zombie goes. I'm actually gonna have to replace some of those so that excuse me, I can get a some trapdoor or not trapdoors, some fence and some water in there because the problem you run into is villagers end up getting zombie fatigue. At least that's what I call it. I'm not sure what the official term is. But once they've been scared by a zombie for about an hour, they kind of stop caring. Right? It's like, it just gets to a point. It's like, all right, yep, there's a zombie there. What else you got for me? So it's kind of like if you were to watch all of the Saw movies back to back. It's like by the time you get to Saw 87 or whatever they're on now, they just don't really have any sort of scary influence anymore, you know? So what you have to do is, there are a couple of ways you can do it, but basically you have to take the, you have to hide the zombie a little bit. And now, well, I think hiding the zombie is like one of those Halloween games that nobody talks about. It's definitely something that you need to be concerned about. And so the idea is you just, if you put them on a like a stone wall, a fence, something like that, one of those blocks that's a block and a half high, with some water, then the zombie will sort of sink but end up on the wall and sort of get, as long as it's flowing water, they'll get sort of washed up, and all sorts of good things happen there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today. Heck, I'm not entirely sure how much of this I'm going to be able to pave today, for that matter. Not all of it, for sure. But, you know, we'll get some anyway. And hello there, Pancake. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. Good things are going on in your life. You know, do you have an abundance of maple syrup? That maybe that's an important question we should be asking everybody. What is your syrup supply looking like today? Okay. So, indeed. Yep, absolutely. Well, that is good to hear. All right, so we'll just... okay, yep, so I'm definitely going to have to get out here. Well, I'm just have to go mining and just mine the snot out of some deep slate, because you don't want snotty deep slate. Honestly, it's not great. You know, then you have to send the deep slate to its room, and it's just unpleasant all around. You kind of want to deal with all sorts of other things and not snotty deep slate. So, you know. Okay, I think that was probably something out of line there, but you know. All right, so I'm just gonna sort of randomly place this. What is that? Deep slate tile. Okay. The next thing I need to go get some mine out some more deep slate so I can craft up some more slabs here, but okay. But this will work out okay. So this will keep, because these are bottom slabs. Yep, there it goes. Because these are bottom slabs, it'll keep the iron golems from spawning down here. Once I get everything in place, right? Or more like spawning up here, because I'm going to have the spawning area for the iron golems down here at the bottom. So, in fact, I think what I can do, because it'll spawn in this direction, if I keep it solid from the villager's bed in, right, this whole middle area, if I keep that solid, don't dig out from under it, then the iron golems are going to have to spawn back here or back there which I think will be far enough away from the other villagers that they actually keep the rates up. So that's a good thing. All right, so let me go take a look and see if I've got some more deep slate stashed somewhere. Oh, I've got so much dirt. Hang on, before I do that, throw the dirt back here in the box. My little wannabe chess monster here. I can bring these shears with me, I suppose. Going underground, there should be something there. I was doing a little bit of exploring off camera. I found a couple of places where there's should be some abandoned mine shafts and spider spawners. So I can get a string farm going. That's really the other thing that sort of keeps me from going hog wild with redstone early. Iron, obviously, because you need it for all the hoppers. But string for dispensers. So, you gotta watch out for all of that stuff. Yeah, so, I'm... This is episode 3, so I'm 4 hours, 5 hours into this world. It's early. But I like iron farms, so... More to the point, I like having lots and lots of iron. And what I have is not lots and lots of iron. That's coarse dirt. Okay. All right, well, fine. The good news is, aside from having oh, what did I just do? I hit a weird key. I don't know what key I hit, but that was just totally bizarre. Okay, definitely want to hang on to the berries. Okay. All right, so the good news is I've got a nice cave down here where I've got lots and lots of deep slate. So, all right, so let's see. I don't know if I did any serious mining over here. Do I have... Okay, I have some torches. Not a lot of torches, but some. All right, that's fine. I don't need a lot. I just need to get some of this. I suppose if I were really intelligent, like really, really smart, I'd go grab some of these extra glowberries and start planting them around. Like, I might come over here and grab, like, those ones, right? And take these little happy little glowberries and plant them somewhere, I don't know, up there or over here where I've got some space and I can get some more light. So now I can't get up there because I mined out all of the stuff, but okay. Stuff like that's important. Of course, there's nothing that says that the glowberries are going to grow down to where I want them to be, but, it is what it is. I suppose I could have actually gone mining for iron, too, and be hitting this with an iron pickaxe instead of this stone one. But, what can I say? I'm lazy, and I'd rather automate it than go mine for it. Okay. Now, that gold is nice. Nice to have some of that. Unfortunately, I did leave my iron pickaxe back in my house, so that's going to be somewhat unfortunate. But it can just sit there. It's not like it's going anywhere. It turns out it's gold embedded in rock. It's not moving. I don't have to worry about it. It'll be there when I'm ready for it. But you know what? This is... Oh, except I don't have the iron pickaxe. I was just thinking, I do have a strip mine coming down somewhere over there. Yeah, down there, if I want to go that way. It would be kind of nice if I went through the strip mine. Oh, there's my room. If I went through the strip mine, then maybe if I find things like diamonds or something, it would be helpful. Okay, well, maybe not. Yeah. So, but we'll head down this way anyway. Okay, so I think I want to go. Yeah, I think I want to go this way. Now, yeah, see, I've got a strip mine, but it comes down over here. So, let's see. So, coming down this way, I can still go this way. I said I cheated. I did. I went to Chunk Base and said, hey, help me find a mine shaft. And there's one that's roughly in this direction somewhere. So, I'm going to start digging out towards that. Again, it would be nice if I found some diamond and stuff while I was down here, but it's not that huge of a problem if I don't, so. Okay. Besides, I'm down here for the slate. This is the important stuff. So, what have y'all been up to? I've been watching the Book of Boba Fett. That's been fun. The last episode was really exciting. I'm not going to get into spoilers for that today. I think I heard a spider. Since episode 3 aired, yesterday. But, oh, there we go. I am, in fact, hearing spiders. As I said, I think there's a mine shaft and a spider spawner. Actually, it could just be the other side of this wall, roughly speaking. Yeah, let me go smelt up some of this iron. I think I've got a furnace. Fairly certain I've got a furnace back here. I know it's not the most efficient way to be handling this, but one, I want to get the iron out of my hands. And two, I am going to be wanting an iron pickaxe here in the not too distant future, so we'll go ahead and smelt that. I suppose I could wait for it. Yeah, we'll just pick up a few of these handy dandy, lovely amethyst shards, because those are fun. And so musical. Yeah, at some point, I don't know what that point is, but at some point I'm going to have to make myself a nice something or other that uses a lot of amethyst. Okay, nope. Take that out, that in. There we go. Okay, few extra stone pickaxes are going to work. Okay, but yeah, Book of Boba Fett's been fun. If you have the opportunity to see that, it's on Disney Plus, of course. But if you have the opportunity, I recommend it. The first episode started a little slow, I think. It wasn't bad. It was just slower than I was really hoping for. But it's gotten good the last couple of episodes, so yeah. Definitely worth checking out. It's also all about Hawkeye. But that was a fun series. Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's in here, but... Oh, that's a regular spider spawner. Awesome. Okay, come back here. I must... Okay. Okay, this is good. Zombies I'm hearing. Awesome. Okay, cool. A regular spider spawner. That actually is a good... Oh, beetroot. Don't really need beetroot, but... Ooh, and a name tag. That's awesome. And the string is going to be awesome, too. So, some iron horse armor. Don't particularly need it because I don't have a saddle. Oh, this is great. Now, it would be a little bit better, I think. Ooh, what's up here? It's going to be a little bit better to have cave spider spawners because those are good for things like XP. Okay, this is... there's lots of bad happening there. Okay, great. Hi. You know what? Can I make you go away? Thank you. That's awesome. All right, so I think let's just we'll just maybe block off a little bit of this, huh? Sure. That'll be good. So, okay, so it's a regular spider spawner, which is fine. So cave spider spawners are a little bit nicer because you get better XP from them and stuff, but I can live with that. All right, so what am I at here? Not a huge amount here. Actually, I did block this off. It was probably a mistake. Oh, geez, bat. All right, I'll burn some of that. There, that'll at least keep a little bit of the danger away. Of course, I don't have any coal. Ooh, that is a problem. Okay, I'm going to just put some of the stuff that's sort of important back here so I don't lose it. I don't have any coal, which is going to make dealing with torches a little bit of a problem. Okay, so maybe what I should do is just go back and widen that hallway a little bit. Okay. All right, so I'll just go to there. That's nice and safe because it's light level 2. Things don't spawn until light level 0. So, cool. So I'll just widen this hallway out a little bit. That'll work out nicely. Again, as I'm dealing with all of this fun stuff, right? Sure. All right. Again, the whole point of being down here is the deep slate. So, that was nice. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen a regular spider spawner. The cave spider ones, of course, I've seen many times. I don't know that I've ever seen a regular one. I don't know. Is that something they added new in like 117 or 118, something like that? I don't do a lot of adventuring underground, so when I'll go digging and mining and stuff, but the exploring is not my jam, right? It's not why I bought the ticket, so to speak. I like to build. I like to do redstone. Not good at it, but I like to do it. And so the mining is just something I have to do in order to get resources. So I'm rarely out exploring. Though the Caves and Cliffs update, excuse me, I'm choking on my spit. The Caves and Cliffs update has some amazing cave generation. I was just wandering around a little bit, checking out some things I was going to need and possible locations for stuff. And I found this amazing cave. What's that torch? So I'm gonna have to drop down there. I'm gonna have to drop down there anyway, because I was over there and found some dripstone. I just wasn't in any position to go running down there with the 4 creepers and half dozen skeletons and stuff that I saw right at the entrance. So, it's like, yeah, I don't have a bow. That's sort of a problem. Okay, I've got a crossbow, but it's really slow. Better than nothing, but barely. I really need to get some good enchantments on that. Yeah, good quick charge on it. Quick charge 3 on it would be awesome. I'm a crossbow guy. I like the crossbows better than the regular bows. Some of you might disagree, but I really like the crossbows. Especially if I'm having to snipe at something. If I'm shooting any sort of distance in Minecraft, I much prefer a crossbow to a regular bow. I mean, yeah, you can fire a regular bow faster, though with quick charge 3, it's not too much of a difference, but yeah. All right. Got that lovely lapis. There's just one, huh? Okay. I'm going to want to dig this out anyway. Yeah, I could totally see. I'll have to explore a little bit more and see. This may be my backup for string and stuff, but I'd really like to use a cave spider spawner for you know, all of the XP related reasons. But regular spiders at least don't poison you, and they're a little bit smaller, so, or a little bit larger, excuse me, so you don't have to worry about them fighting their way through gaps quite as easily. All right, so yeah, I don't think there's anything there I need to bring. Let's bring this iron with me. I think maybe I'll leave this iron pickaxe down here. All right, cool. I don't know if this is going to be quite enough, but it's pretty close, I guess. So we'll go with it. But yeah, nice. Yeah, nice spider spawner for string and spider eyes, which I don't need right now. I don't have a brewing stand. That could be a problem. Can't brew potions without a brewing stand, and I don't have blaze rods. I haven't gone into the nether yet. I'll have to poke around. I think I've explored this whole village. I don't think anybody in here had a brewing stand. I don't think I saw a church or a cleric or anything around here, so. I mean, this house is so old it's growing mushrooms. It's not unlike my bedroom when I was growing up. It's like that's how tidy I kept it. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Fine. Not seeing a lot of villagers around, which isn't a huge deal. I've got my villager breeder, but still, of course, I was here overnight, so okay, there are a couple of them around, and I've got a few of them locked in houses and stuff, like this one. You know, just for just to be sure I had some while I was working on some other stuff, you know. Okay, so I don't really need the amethyst right now. Let's see what else I want to. Anything else I want to drop off? Probably the shears. Okay. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to need some cobble. Need some brick. Some some tiled. And I think I'll cobble this as well. Okay. Great. That should do for a little while. That'll do me for a hot minute. So I may have to go a little further with this, but for now, for now, I think I'm okay. Yes, friends, I am thinking I'm going to be okay. And okay is what I'm going to be. Brick. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I want to do is just throw the brick around. That's a little bit of a line. I may break that up. Not quite as often. I want some of the brick there, but just not quite as often as I've got like the tiled or the cobbled and that type of thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna just flop around here because that's pretty well describes what I'm doing right now. Sort of flopping. Okay, so we'll just get some of this in place. That'll be great. Yeah, then this whole area should be pretty spawn proof. All right, let's get over here. We'll get some of the cobble deep slate in place, you know, like you do. Just a fun little random thing here. Now, I've seen people who've got like mouse jigglers and stuff like that help roll through their, or they'll scroll through their inventory while they play stuff to give a little bit more randomness. I think this is fine. Maybe not the most efficient way of doing things, but you know, it works. Okay, let's get over here. Huh. Not entirely sure how I managed to place that like that, but... Oh, hi. I think I know where you came from. Okay, well, that would explain where some of the villagers went. Oh. Oh, hi. Cleric. Oh, I want to save the cleric. I don't think I can. I don't... Because I don't have a brewing stand, but... Oh, that would have been so nice to save the cleric, though. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of those meandered in from the village. If they returned at the village and just meandered over here, then there's probably a brewing stand somewhere, and I just missed it. Oops, that's... Oh, because it's 64. I was like, why is that not stacking? Okay. That's why. That's why. Grab the tiled. Okay. Okay, so yeah, just continues getting this in. As I said, this is sort of the foundation of this whole place here. Should probably throw some brick and stuff over there too. Okay, so so that would be an interesting plan. So what I would have to do... Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth. I've got stuff happening in my wee little mind, and I suppose I could actually share it with you. So, I was talking about it before. I'm going to have this iron farm. And I was going to build a structure around it, partly to keep the villagers safe and just to keep everything from, you know, gumming up the works and stuff, right? Well, what I could do is I could build a structure around it. I don't have to build it all the way out, all the way around the outside of this, right? I could... Okay, that's the bed area. I don't want to lose that. What I could do instead is build the house, starting, you know, said maybe out back a block or two beyond these villagers, coming out this way a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way to the ends, right? So what I could do is, if I do that, I said leave this for sort of street coming in and around the building. That would work out fairly nicely, I think. What are we doing here? That's too much of that there. All right, bring some tiled in this way. That's in the wrong place. Okay. Yeah, just... Oh, hey, it's dark. We'll just sleep out in the rain. It seems safe and comfortable, right? Rain is... It's like sleeping in a wet blanket, really. It's all warm and squishy and... All right, is that... No? All right, well, in that case, probably not wise to sleep in a wet blanket. Unless you're dealing with a fever, maybe, and you're trying to bring the fever down. That's probably bad advice. Don't listen to me. This is not the place for medical advice. Other than the general advice of, hey, get your COVID vaccine and stuff, if it's safe for you to do so. But otherwise, yeah, just not the place for medical advice. Serious about that vaccine, though. If you are able to do that, because it's important and help reduce the effects of COVID on your I was going to say wee little immune system, but maybe yours isn't wee and little, but in any case, it's good to do. I've talked to several people who've had COVID, some of them multiple times. Vaccine helps minimize those cases, so, or those symptoms, so, and, especially because this is a personal hobby horse of mine a little bit too, because my dad died of COVID. So, yeah, get out there, do that stuff, It's easy. All right, so how am I doing here? Not too bad. We'll throw a few more bricks. I should also... Of course, I've forgotten what the command is. Maybe it'll pop up, but... to go look it up. But I do have a... Oh, actually, I do have a command. I know what it is. Surprisingly enough, I do actually remember what some of my commands are. That one I think will do it. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, my dad died from COVID. Was not ideal, unsurprisingly. But because of that, I did set up a memorial fund to going to the Denver Police Protection Association's relief fund. My dad was a cop for 30 years up in Denver, and that fund goes to support those coppers who are going through rough times. So, yeah. So a cause near and dear to his heart and to mine. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, missed a spot. That would be bad. Let's I'll throw some brick there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's not too bad. I'll throw in the beds here after I get the first 3 villagers in and they've claimed theirs. Okay. So that was step 1. Okay, step 2 is going to be getting the place for the golems to spawn, and that's going to be, obviously it's going to be underground. Now I think, all right, hang on a sec. Let me jump over here. Oops, pause. Thank you. Jump over here to the wiki for just a moment. Now, it says, okay, so there's the spawning. Where was it? Okay, I gotta double check. It's okay. In a 20 by 20 cube. Okay, and then all villagers within 32 by 32. Can't do much about that. But if the summoning is successful, all villagers within... Okay, we'll reset their timer. So my guys are a little bit close, but I think they're still far enough away that it'll work. So, oops, before I come back here, let's maybe put my browser away. There we go. Okay. I kind of like to see what's going on here. All right, so yeah, so what I could do is I could build this up, and as long as there isn't anything solid within 6 blocks, right? So this would have to go up about 8 blocks from, I don't know if it's the top of the villager's head. Because it says it's like 6 blocks from the villager, but I don't know if it's the villager's feet or it's their head. I want to say it's their feet, but in any case, they're only 2 blocks high, so I could put it up 7 blocks from the ground, and, you know, that would be fine. I just can't... I can't, like, have angled roofs or anything. I'd have to do something that's a little bit more vertical. Which is totally fine. I can do that. Though, on the other hand, this isn't ridiculously huge now that I'm looking at it. Right? So it's definitely a good-sized footprint. But that's not a gigantic building. So I could build something up here. So if I were to come in here, let's grab some spruce logs. Oops, and a shovel. Okay. Oh, I was going to go test it. I'll do that in a minute. So if I were to come up here, say the villagers are at, I'm going to call that 0, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If I build that up, angle a roof up and over, and just stay at, as long as I stay up at this level, right here, that block, and don't come any lower, that should keep wild iron golems from spawning on the roof. And, yeah, I think I could go with that. Okay. All right, cool. So since I'm here and thinking about it, I want to see if there's some ice. I mean, obviously there's some ice here in the glacier and stuff. So I want to come and see if I can mine it out without silk touch. Now, it's likely I cannot. But I think it's... I want to say this is blue ice, so I might be able to. Okay, so I think that is that packed ice. Okay. All right, so yeah, so that's... Or maybe that was regular ice. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need silk touch, and I do not have it. Well, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate, because I could really use some. I mean, the ice itself isn't that... Holy cow. All right, well, that's a heck of a way down. Alrighty. Well, then. Yeah, because having a little bit of ice would simplify the collection system significantly. But, all right, well, I'll deal with it. All right, so let's start. All right, so let's come under here, and I do need to bring stuff this way. So do I have enough? I do. Okay. I was just wondering if I had enough shovels. Okay, so let's take an area that's, I don't know, 7 across. Now, I don't have to come all the way over here, right? I just need to be sure that there isn't a place for a golem to spawn there. In fact, I think I might have screwed up a little bit here. Yeah, okay. All right, so I just need to be sure that all of this is filled in. Okay. Now I do have some more dirt, so let me get that. Shouldn't be a problem, but let's just err on the side of caution here, shall we? All right, now I should have enough iron for some hoppers and things, so that's not going to be too much of an issue. But yeah, okay. So let's see now. If I bring it down, so the zombie place I want it to flood zombie over this way. And then I'd have to set up some sort of kill chamber for it, and I'd want it to probably drop down a little bit. You know, I should just hydrate from my Music Free Gaming water bottle. Available in the store at store.musicfreegaming.com. So yeah, check that out. Along with the cheese monkeys, and that's a problem for future meat gear, because that's all fun and awesome. Okay, so this is going to have to come down here, and it's going to have to be set at least 3 blocks. You know, I should go get some more torches. But I think I will wait until I can sleep. Also, yeah, grab some torches, because that's going to be good. So I'm going to be building some stuff underground, and I'm going to need some light while I get that all sorted out. Once the water's flowing under there, I'm not going to have to worry about mobs, because mobs won't spawn in water. At least that little bit of water. Maybe some drowned might, but the iron golem should take care of them in a hot minute. Assuming there is one. Okay, there's some charcoal. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. That should handle all of my needs there. Okay, rotten flesh, not the greatest food in the world, but honestly better than what you'll find in most school cafeterias. So we'll stick with it and hope for the best. All right, so let's see now. I should, well, all right, so if I come down at least 3. Yeah, I think that'll work. So come over here. I want to come over to here. All right, so this is... Yeah, because the further away I spawn them right towards the back of this building, right? So if they spawn back this way, it'll be a lot nicer than because they'll be further away, and I'm hoping they won't trigger those guys. At least that's the hope and dream. All right, so water flows 8 blocks, correct? So I think I can go 8 blocks. It's 8 blocks, and then I need a lava blade, I think. Now, what I might... I've got a couple of options there. But yeah, if I drop him down... I don't really want them standing in the water, I guess. Because if they're standing in the water will put them out, even though they're on fire. So that's not ideal. I'm also going to need to do a little bit of stuff. I may have to put one row of slabs or something down. Or some leaves. I could do leaves. That would be okay. I just need a little bit of non-spawnable area against the edges of the walls. That way, when the golems drop in, or when they spawn in, they don't spawn in clipped into the wall. And because that'll just lock them in place and they won't move. Right, and that's a problem. So I like to avoid that. Let's see. What else? Now, I haven't been counting this, so. Okay. So, basically, I'm going to want to, if I stop them, say, about here. Basically, okay, so I'm going to just grab some slab here real quick. I'm going to stop the iron golem about here. Okay. So that's where the lava blade's going to be. The water's going to have to stop here. Okay, water's going to have to stop there. So I can just push back this way until the water flows and stops. Because then it'll push the iron golems to here. They'll get caught on the blade. And they should die a nice flaming death, which I'm all for in this case. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now it's a bit of a way for them to fall, or for them to flow, but it's okay. It's going to be simpler just to let the water peter out than to set up the fences or gates or signs or whatever to stop the water. Okay, they'll just let it flow down this way. And I'm not entirely sure if having a little bit more space for them to spawn in is going to be better or not. Because I don't know if it tries to... Okay, I'm going to try to spawn in a golem, but I can't because there's no room. I don't know quite how that goes. All right. Oh, hi. How are you? Okay. Some drip leaf, which is wonderful, I suppose. Yeah, that's about the only thing. Melon seeds would be nice. However, I do not have emeralds anyway, so I'm not going shopping. Yeah. All right. Cool. So bring this way. Now, lava's going to flow, what is it? 5, 6 blocks in the overworld? 5 blocks, maybe? So, because what I want to do is I'll put the signs across here, probably something solid across here. So that and then, I don't know, some form of wall here, probably some glass and stuff, so I can watch the demise of the iron golems, and partly just to make sure that it's actually working, right? Because that's always a plus, right? Okay, so let's see. How far do I want this to go? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm going to need a lava bucket. Well, fortunately, I happen to have stuff on me for a bucket. Okay. Now, lava. I think there's some over there. So, actually, yeah, there's some right over there. So I think what I'm going to do is, it's going to be the best way to get to it. Yeah, from this side. Okay, cool. I can get to it from this side. Because I just need to verify how far the lava flows. Okay, because that's going to depend on how, or that's going to dictate how wide my lava blade is, and I totally forgot that. So, all right. Well, this is going to be exciting, but I'm going to have to take a quick run to the bathroom. I was hoping I would be able to wait, but I'm not going to be able to. So I will be back in just a moment. This is so much nicer than destroying the universe. Or, you know, the landscape. One of the two. I'm sure this will keep some form of environmentalist group happy. I don't know if we've formed any on the server, but they're probably disguised as creepers. You know, and then they just show up and we don't like what you've done here, and they blow it up. I don't know. I've always thought creepers were more like OSHA inspectors, but I guess they could be environmentalists. Of course, they do enough blowing up the landscape too, so maybe that's not quite the way. I can't figure out where my keys go on the keyboard. Or my fingers, for that matter. I don't tend to keep my keys on my keyboard. They just get in the way. You know, I take the car keys, set them down. They just sort of... I just bat them around like a cat trying to get at the S key or something. Slab them all. Shall cut you in half and use you to build my castle. Yeah, since, you know, the stream wasn't dark enough, we'll just go with that. Okay, welcome back. On that happy note of darkness, apparently. All right. Let's get over here. Very careful, like, because I really don't want to end up walking in this lava. Wonderful. All right, cool. And because I am the klutz that I am, let's get that out of my hotbar. Yes, I don't know about you. I will absolutely pour lava on myself if I'm not careful, so. All right. All right, so let's drop under here, and I just want to see for a moment how far that's going to go. That may have been a mistake, but... Oh, does it only flow 4? Okay, yes, but 4 in each direction, right? So... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put it there... Oh, hang on. It is getting dark enough that... That's probably correct. It's probably about time to sleep. Especially, you know, since it's raining and stuff. You know, it's dark enough. Okay. I'm awake. Feeling better about life. Okay, so it flows... Yeah. From there, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Hi. Yeah. You're, okay, so if I were to accidentally set this guy on fire, like this, right? He wouldn't complain at all, right? No, I'm sure he's totally okay with this, right? You know, totally fine. Okay. Oh, man. Poor guy. He lost his leads. Those poor llamas. I don't know how they're going to live with themselves after watching their employee die. Because after all, we know the llamas run the that business there. So, okay. So let's take this out. So the lava blade can go 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we'll just swing this right past here. And right on over here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so that's gonna go there like that. Now, just, ooh. Okay, that was not quite how that was supposed to go. Alright, come on. Give me Minecraft back, thank you. Okay. Alright, cool. So now I've got no water. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to need some fence, which I can take. I need a water bucket, which I don't have on me, since my bucket happens to be full of lava at the moment. Okay, and I'm going to want some glass. Do I actually have... I do have some. Actually, I think I'm going to have enough for this project, which is going to be great. Okay, so that's there. What am I looking for? You know what would have been awesome? Would have been to trap one of those zombie villagers. Just not only did the... there it is, water bucket. Not only would the villagers get scared like I want them to, they would get scared constantly by one of their, compatriots, I guess. And so they would totally see what would happen if that zombie would get them. The rules say it wouldn't scare them anymore, but I think it probably would. All right, so... Okay, so if I set this water down here... Right, okay, cool. Right, that's exactly where I want it to stop. Perfect, okay. Let's get some more water. Yes, I hear you. Right. Yeah, okay. So... There's a way down here, right? Sure there is. Okay. At least once I have this in place, I'll have an infinite water source I can play with, so... Actually, I should probably set one up over here where it's easier to get at, and then I can worry about stuff, so... Alright. So let's go. Grab this water real quick. There we go. Just fill up the water source so that I can use it elsewhere. All right. And we've got an epic raid coming in. There it is. Mandolin, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is so awesome to see you here. And for all of your fun...
Shout out to Mandolin.
There it is. And for all of your happy viewers, welcome. So great to have you all here. Most of you I know, because I'm a big fan of Mandolin, hang out in her community a lot. But for those of you who don't know, welcome to Music Free Gaming. I am Pearl Stalker, and this is a family-friendly stream, primarily doing Minecraft and stuff, so awesome to have you all around. And Mandolin, I know you were doing some Minecraft yourself. Oh, and thank you for that follow, Lene. I appreciate that. And hope your day is awesome and amazing. What'd you end up working on the rest of your stream there, Amanda? Okay, Okay. Right, that needs to go away. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's get some, grab some signs. Okay. Crafting table. That would be helpful. Oh, that's course. Okay. Okay. I'll just pop around to different things. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yep, I'm messing around here in this, this is like, third stream in this new world. So I've been here for like 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. But I've got my villager breeder going over there. Nice little easy peasy thing. Right? They just sit there and farm and make more villagers. And they flow underground and pop up right in here. And I don't really have glass, so see? So I got a few of them there. Most of them are going to spend their lives in permanent terror as I drop them into my iron farm, which I'm getting set up now. This is sort of a new design for me here. It's based loosely on one of the Logical Geek Boy design I used last season. So I'll get the villagers there. I'll have the zombie here scaring them to death. And then the iron golems are going to spawn down here. Right? And they'll... Okay, so yeah, right here. I guess I could put it load of 8s. It doesn't really matter. Okay, but we'll get this. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We have the technology. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to go in there. We'll get... let's see. I've got some glass, right? Yep, right there. So I'll just run a little bit of glass through there. I'm just going to leave that rough and ugly. Now, what I need to do is I'll need to get some hoppers down under here. Because hoppers are cool, but I have 20 iron. I don't have enough hoppers for this. But somehow we'll survive. However, I will not be doing this with as much deep slate as I'd like, because that's about all I've got. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Stone. Stone is a thing. I like stone. Okay, so just run some stone. 3. Now, here's where things are about to get really, really spicy. All right, now let's not do this. I need to do this right so I get the lava in place and then don't set myself on fire. Okay. Awesome. So that's the lava blade. The iron golems will spawn in there, burn up here, and then their drops are going to end up under here. In fact, they should flow right to here. And that's where this row right here, this little row, is going to be where the hoppers are going to end up. In fact, what I can do, this will make life easy on me. Well, after the pickaxe of doom breaks, you must beware of the pickaxe of doom. You'll never know when you will be doomed. Also, I have water right here, and I don't have to go somewhere else. You know, these things happen. So that goes that way. All right, so what I'll do is I will just flip. Okay, seriously, llama? All right. Okay, cool. So the water's going to flow this way. Awesome. So I could actually... that would make life a lot easier, in fact. If I continued the water stream with all of the iron down to a common location over here. Okay. Well, that's another plan. I can do that. After I sleep. Please let me sleep. I want to sleep. Now, what I should do, I'm not going to have the stuff for it, but I should plan for an item sorter on both sides here so that I can sort out all of this. Oh, right. I done screwed up. I'm going to have to move all of this one block this way. So this layer of slabs that I've got here, iron golems won't spawn on it. Okay, great. However, they will spawn right here, and that is a problem. So, okay, so we're going to have to deal with this in a couple of steps, I think. Step one, let's get that water out. Okay, step two. Okay. Step two is probably going to involve a llama fire, which is fun and all, but okay, no llama fire. Oh, never mind. Llama fire. Okay. Perfect, because I need leather. In fact, where's that other llama? I'm sorry, you have to witness this. Come back here. I must have your skin for myself. Thank you. I can make boots. Oh, but all of this glass, it's going to have to go away. And that's sad. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, man. Okay, I know. I have a shovel in my hand somewhere, but all right, now I'm sad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to break all of this glass. All right, so I don't have enough glass for this project, and I'm going to have to go and craft some more because of some strange thing I don't quite understand. I have no idea how I could possibly have not had enough glass for this because of, I'm totally. Oh, no, that needs to be there. Okay, that needs to be there. And then this water needs to not be here. No, we're gonna be fine. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna push this back. Okay. All right. So we'll fill that in, and then this is where the water line feeding the rest of it's gonna go, right? Because yeah, because the golems are gonna go here. Now they could end up spawning in the lava. I don't think they will, but they could. But if they do, that's okay. Because they're wonderful. Okay. Now, do you have your exit buddy? All right. So let's go and get some water down. Yeah, this is going to be great. Oh, yeah, this is going to be wonderful. All right, so that's going to go there. And that goes that way. And this is all going to go this way. Sweet. Cool. So now, shovel. How about the broken one? Let's use that one first. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, again, the edge of this is important, right? Because that's where the edge of that's the edge of where the golems can spawn. So I just want to be sure that's not going to cause me problems later. All right, now This mossy cobblestone is pretty, but it's in the way. All right, so I now need... Okay, the lava. Carefully, so I don't accidentally put out the lava. That would be awkward. Right. Nice. So now I have this lovely... Need one of those. Doesn't really matter, I guess. So now I've got a lovely lava blade. The golem should wash over here into that, and... Okay. For 10 points, who could point out what I've done totally and completely wrong? Yeah, they won't burn on the blade. Because there's a wall of glass there. 10 points from Ravenclaw. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yes, okay, so I have to break all of the glass again. I better go find some sand if I want to actually finish this project. Man, you ever have those moments where you're just like, I feel like a total and complete idiot. Yeah, that's me here today. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yep, because we're just gonna get all of these signs right through here. All right, now. Okay, pop out of there. All right, so now if I do this right, I might have to replace that block for a moment. So if I place that there, okay, good. It didn't waterlog. All right, perfect. Okay, now. That makes me sad. It does makes me so sad. I wonder, do I have that handy? Nope. Sorry. It's like, do I have that handy on a sound thing? I do not. Okay. Fine. It's not on my soundboard in an easy place where I can get to it. So, cool. All right, so there's the water, which is going to go there. Okay. Do this very carefully so I don't, accidentally set myself on fire here. Because turns out that hurts, and not a huge fan of being on fire. So, I have to be sure that this ends up not being tall enough for a golem to spawn in. Otherwise, we end up with soggy golems, and that's just not quite what I'm going for. Okay. Okay, now, yeah, because this stone... Oh. Well. Strange. I wouldn't have thought that would have burned through that, but I guess it does. All right, cool. Well, good to know. I guess we'll just let the rest of that burn. All right, well, I guess I need to be real careful about the materials I put along these lava blades. All right. Okay, but anyway, the whole point of this is this row of cobblestone is outside the spawn area, if I'm counting it correctly. So I can do whatever I want to out here now. So, all right. So what I should do is see where the center of this is, which is right here. What is this? 14, huh? All right, 14 it is. Cool. I can go to 14. 14 is fine. Okay. All right, so we'll just come down there. Actually, probably don't even have to go that far. Okay, I got this. I got this. Eventually, things will happen. I'll get there. Okay, so got ourselves a little bit of that happening. Okay, now again, this should keep iron golems from spawning there, so that's great. 14 is right here, so this is the middle. Okay, cool. That's actually really good to know. Because that means that if I drop a hopper or two on either side, that's gonna send stuff where I need it. So great. The only thing I have to be cautious of, which isn't going to be that big a deal, I think, is just making sure when I build my item sorters under here, it's all blocked off so that nothing can spawn in it. Okay. Awesome. So, oh, it's night. That's bad. Okay. You know, what I should have done is looked around and just make sure I wasn't going to get woken up out of a sweet, sweet dream by a creeper, because that would be crazy. And also not the way I feel like getting up. Not today, not really any day, to be honest. Okay, so I need some sand. A lot of sand because I screwed up. Okay, looks like there's some sand down here. So, is that sand or is that clay? I think that's sand. Okay, so we'll just, you know, kind of slowly drown and gather up a little bit of sand. All right, how much do I have? 7. That's not going to be enough. So it's going to be 7 on one side, another 4 on the other. So I'm going to need at least 12, because, well, or 11, because I can math, right? Huh. You know, the problem with being in a taiga forest like this is you see these, you see the mossy cobblestone. It's like, okay, did I accidentally stumble across a dungeon, or is that just an outcropping? Out here in the taiga, most likely it's an outcropping, but, you know, still. Now, I really don't want to destroy this landscape, so I'm going to grab a little bit more just to make things a little bit nicer in the furnace. Okay. Okay, that's 17. That's enough. All right, so we'll just get over here. Yeah, this is going to be nice once I get the iron farm up and running. Then I'll be able to really set up my smelter array over here and just get all of that going. And that's going to be nice. I should actually get real food. I do have some potatoes, but, you know. Okay, so that's glass. That's what I'm looking for. Look, more iron. Nice. Also, I'm not wearing boots. Cool. There. Now I won't go falling into those random powdered snowdrifts. There are a few of them around, which is kind of nice. Oh. It's, so let's grab some of that. I need... Yeah, some more spruce. Okay. That's going to be a lot, but that's fine because I need to craft up a couple of chests. 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. So I'm going to need a couple of hoppers. Yep, that should... I guess I can do 2. All right. Great. Since I've got lots of wood, so chests are not going to be an issue. I don't have any obsidian. I don't have any quartz. So I can't build all that fun stuff like, comparators and observers and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to make a run into the nether in the not too distant future. But it's okay. It's okay. I can deal with this. So for the moment, so while that all cooks, this is all going to go this way. All right. So I can see stuff flowing there, and I can see stuff flowing down here. Cool. So I think what I'm going to do is just for now, I said I was really, really tempted to put an item filter in. Well, I probably should, just on both sides here, just to catch the flowers, so I can sort the flowers out. But I can't complete it until I get comparators. So for the meantime, I guess I'll just do it this way. All right, so let's take that out. And it's going to be like super boring here, but this will work. So we'll slap that there and that there. All right. Now the nice thing about doing it this way is that assuming I can get to a position where I can actually place this, I have to go on the other side, place this hopper. Okay, perfect. The nice thing about doing it this way is that I could take this top row of chests off when I'm ready. And then it'll just set up the item sorter, and everything's going to be awesome there. So, all right, cool. Now, I don't have a trap door, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. So, all right, nice. So let's go ahead and move this. Just give myself a nice little spot right there. Okay, cool. Now, I will... This is one of those things. I will want to tidy this up. I will probably not tidy this up, but I'm going to want to. So, it's a problem, but it's okay. All right, so now this is going to have to come across here. Okay, I think just for my own sanity. Again, if an iron golem spawns in there, it'll die and because it'll suffocate, so I'm okay with that. All right, so now, as long as I keep this place relatively safe, slap a door or two in, all that good stuff, then everything should be fine. All right. Cool. So what I'm going to need now is I'm going to need to set up some stuff. So I did grab some of that wall. Great. Now here's where I'm going to end up being really fuzzy on this setup. Okay. Because basically what you need to do is you need to put in a couple of things of wall. I think that goes here. Right? I put that wall there. And then I'm going to need water. No, I think I'm a block low. Okay. That's fine. So I think that's going to go there, like that. All right, and then it's going to go there. So I'll have to take this out. Okay. Just fine. Actually, those should probably be blocks rather than slabs. Say, except there needs to be room for the water to flow too, so that needs to come out. Take those out. Now, this is the part where things also get a little bit weird because I need to be sure that, okay, this is going to come up this way. Okay. And so the zombie is going to be here. I need to be sure it doesn't despawn, so I'll need to put a little bit of a lid over it, which I think I can just do like that. All right. Now, the part of this that's going to get really, really complicated is... Yeah, let's try that again. Complicated is getting the zombie in here without doing really crazy things. Okay, so... You know, maybe I'll get a... Actually... I put that there, I'll be able to get out of this, just like this, and the zombie will not be able to, and it should be fine, right? Absolutely. Then it's just going to be a matter of closing it in and all that stuff. So probably what I should do, I should handle that differently. So, okay, that's fine. Come on, I would like to sleep now. Please let me sleep. Okay, it's going to happen. Eventually, it's going to happen. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, so there we go. So we've got some stuff. I don't think I have what I want. So let's do this. Huh. See, I've got these slabs. I thought I could turn... Can I not? I thought I could turn those into carved stone brick. What's... Is there something I missed? Huh. All right, well, I'll come over here. I'll get the glass that I need. Okay. The nice thing, too, about having this down at ground level, and it's going to be fairly easy to turn on and off when I want to. Okay. So I've got that. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have some smooth stone. Perfect. Okay, perfect. That's going to be wonderful. So let's come in here. Let's grab some... 2. I'll grab 4. That should be plenty for now. All right. And then I'll have to look and see if I have any more smooth stone. I was thinking some stone brick might be nice here for part of this, but I don't. It doesn't have to be stone brick, though. In fact, it could be wood because it's not going to be on fire. So, hey, that's a plus. Of course, I thought that pillar that was on the outside was going to not be on fire too. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, so probably... So that's going to go there. Now, what I could do is... oops, what I want to do is I want to get some glass in there. Okay. So what I should do is set this up so I can bring some sweet zombie action right up here. Okay. So what I'll do, again, it won't matter for now. I don't know why I decided to use that wood for it, but I did. So, cool. So what I'll do is I'll just come this way, and let's grab some trapdoors. I think I've got Yeah. Let's grab a trapdoor. Okay, wonderful. All right, so basically the plan is to grab a zombie, bring him this way, hop on over, and then stop said zombie, over here somewhere. And then I can stop him right. Let's see. Okay, so I am there. Okay, so I'm at a half. So this is okay, we'll do it this way. We'll do it that way. We'll put the that's a chest. I recognize the chest from pictures I've seen on the internet. Okay. So basically, I'll be able to run up this way. But a zombie should end up stopping right there because they're too tall. I mean, literally, they're 2 blocks tall, and it should stop them. And then I can dig out that block, and they'll drop in, and everything will be awesome. At least that's the idea. So, yeah. Yeah, can I just... Oh, perfect. Perfect. I may, or almost will certainly bring that down, and most of this infrastructure will go away. But I do want to make sure the zombie doesn't burn, just in case it's a little close to daylight when I do all that. Okay, cool. Now, next thing I want to do is I need to have a nice spot here to trap some villagers. So let's just grab a few more trapdoors. Hey, trap villagers sounds a little mean. It's more like I want to lock them in permanently. Give them a new forever home. See, that sounds better. All right, so the villagers are going to be there. They're going to be scared to death, which is perfect. In fact, let's grab some of this. Oh, except they'll be able to step over that, so that's not... better idea. Okay, cool. So let's take this out. Rather than the stone there, which is nice and all, but not what I want to do. Right? Everyone has their things that I want to do this. This is not it. All right, so I'm going to take out these corners. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up this way 3 blocks. 3. And 1, 2. Now, I can't leave these like this because zombies will spawn on them. In fact, I think those gates are even in a bad place too. Because, zombies. However, I can take these and place them here. No, the iron golem would spawn if they're on the top of the block, right? And so I can't have that. All right, so, however, what I can do is I can run this like this. Now I'll fill in this backside as well. Because who doesn't like a good... No, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Take this out. All right. And we'll just slap a few slabs on here like this. In fact, I could even bring the slabs all the way across, now that I think about it. Do I have enough? I've got some others. I may have to go get some more. But for now, this will work. Okay, so just... again, this should be... you know what? No. No, I'm not going to do that. I have an even better idea. I want to throw some leaves up there. I want to give them a nice little leaf party. Right? And I'm just going to have sort of this nice leaf canopy here. And hopefully that'll keep things nice and safe and not spawnable for all of the happy iron golems that are going to be popping up over here. Right? That's the plan anyway. Okay. Yeah, because I can just run leaves across the top and that's going to be great. All right, so I need to do that. I need to craft up a couple of pistons and a boat or two. And yeah, this should be just fine. Okay. Cool. So let's see. I have leaves. I have lots of leaves. Say, plenty o' leaves. Okay. So basically what I'll do is I'll run the leaves across the top there, which those leaves are not blocks that iron golems can spawn on, right? That's the idea. And then, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, totally. Totally. Right? Let's go here like this. Okay. Yeah, see, just beautifully. Okay. See, so it's going to be nice. I will eventually, I could sleep here, but I'll eventually boat in 2 or 3 different, well, not just 2. I will bring in exactly 3 villagers. Drop them in here in boats. Then I will break said boats and lock them in first, actually, and then break the boats. And then it'll be awesome. They'll be there, ready for all of the happy fun times. Okay, I'll just now. I don't think, which is a problem in general, but I'm not sure what else I can do there to keep that whole smash happy. But all right, so I think that's going to be the goal for the next stream, or maybe I'll do it off stream. I haven't decided yet, but that's going to be the next step, is to get the 3 villagers in here, and then another 3 villagers over here in beds that I haven't set up yet. Which I mentioned, that's mostly to be sure that the villagers I drop here claim those beds, and they will sleep in those beds. And then on this side, it'll be different. So cool. All right. So for now, I'm also just going to close that side up. So when I get the zombie in, it'll scare these villagers. Will not scare villagers I put over there until I take that out and get them all in place and all that good stuff. So, which I should probably build that before I start bringing the villagers in. It's a thing. But it is also about time for me to be calling it a night, because I've got some things to do real quick. Bedtime stuff, some family stuff. So, so I guess we'll do that. And it's super awesome. It's been fun. I actually made more progress on this than I thought I did. So definitely want to give a shout out to all of you, especially new followers. Mandolin for the raid. You are all awesome and amazing. You can support me. Follow me over on Ko-fi if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're not, that's awesome. You could follow me over on all of those places, Twitter and TikTok and YouTube at Music Free Gaming. Join the Discord. We'll talk about things off stream, because that's fun too. That is the fun thing too about the Ko-fi stuff, is you get some behind the scenes stuff, some blogs, all that good stuff. So So be sure to check that action out. And let's go see here if there's anyone out. Man, not a whole lot of people up and moving. Let's see. Well, sort of hoping to keep things nice and friendly, but all of even my team members are out there doing stuff. So, all right. Well, let's. I guess we'll just call it a night then. So until next time, I guess be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming signing off.